Ross here, and I just wanted to say that I love J. Ross TV.
What's up, y'all? This your boy J. Ross, 10 million strong, hanging out in St. Louis with Miguel, the one and only.
Hi.
Nikki Ross, y'all.
Yes.
She in town, just put it down for Cedric Shannon Reeves' Big Game Gospel Fest.
Yes.
And she gave me a few minutes of her time before we bounce up out of here, y'all. But Nick, what made you go redhead?
Well, I've been red before, but I just decided to kind of like tone the red down a little bit. So this is more burgundy than it is red.
Hey, now let me ask you this. Do you get a lot of flack out of church folk about the redhead?
I really don't.
Oh, that's cool.
And then, you know, at the same time, I really don't care.
You almost cursed, didn't you, Nick?
As long as God gets the glory out of my life,
right,
and I'm not a distraction to anybody, then that's all that matters.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, let me ask you this now. When you realize, girl, I can sing.
It wasn't that I realized it. My family, my dad's side of the family are singers. My dad was a singer extraordinaire, and it was just something that I felt inside of me, in my heart, that I wanted to do. So from the age of 2, I've always heralded with a mic in my hand. So I just kind of knew that this is what I wanted to do, you know, growing up and being in music and being around music and being with people who can, you know, sharpen you as a musician and a singer, you know, because iron sharpens iron. So just being around that different atmosphere of music, of different types of music, because it's not just gospel, even though I love the gospel of God and I sing the gospel, but I love to listen to different music and stuff. So it's just all in me. So I just knew that it was something that I was supposed to do.
So your mom then was pretty
my mom
they pushed you along
a little bit, but it was basically my dad's side of the family.
But I'm saying he backed you up all the way, 100%.
Yeah, they did.
So like for people that don't get that, is that hard for? I mean, you can still make it professionally, but is that, I guess it's real hard if you don't have your parents backing you up, so to speak. Well,
you always have to have the right type of support. Someone who will see what you have, the potential that you have, and make way for it to grow and put you in the lives of people who have experienced the things that you're trying to experience that can help you, because it's not what you know, it's pretty much who you know who can basically, you know, help you grow into the person that you're supposed to become.
Now, what guy helped you grow into that red head? I know you're courting.
Nobody helped me grow.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Hair, but yes, I do have a friend, praise God, and
you gonna say his name or you gonna let him slide?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that, but he's very instrumental in my life. The smiles, the laughter. I've been able to write, you know, and do a few things, you know, as far as my music was concerned. And I have his support, and of course I have the support of my brothers and my sisters. They just support me. They push me even when I want to sit down and be like, you know what, y'all, I'm done. I don't have nothing left. And they was like, yes, you do, you know, until God, you know, mandate for you to close your eyes, you're gonna always have something to give. So I just lie in that strength. I lie in the strength of God, and I lie in the strength of those who have loved and supported me over the years.
So is it hard courting, being a rock star? You know what I'm saying? Traveling, always gone.
You make time for what you want to make time.
Well, you can't make time. You in Indiana, wherever he at.
Yes, you can. There is a such thing as cell phones that's been around for some years now.
Well, we don't know about that in St. Louis.
Text messages, any type of communication, you know, just to stay connected.
Yeah.
You know, that's the key, to stay connected in communication. And like I said, if it's something that you want to do, you will make your way to do it. You will see provisions in order to make way to do that. Yeah.
Now, what about that new stuff you working on?
My new record.
Hey, now you gonna have some funk on there. I mean, I know you gonna have some throwdown.
Everybody has just been anticipating. Some even said that it's long overdue. I don't think so. I think that it's gonna come out in the right time, and you know, when God is ready for it to come out. I believe that every season of your life, it has a purpose, and I just believe that this is the season, you know, where God has elevated me to do what it is that He's called me to do on my own, and I'm just excited about it. So yes, I'm working on my new project. And
you got a name for it yet?
I don't, not as of yet, but just look out for it. It'll be out this year, 2014.
Well, just tell them Jane Ross and your family say name it. Don't nobody love me but my mama, and she could be lying too. Hey, well,
BB King?
Yeah, see? You the only person that ever knew that.
Oh, really?
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, gospel folks.
I know my music.
Well, y'all gospel folks so stuck up.
No.
But no,
that's not the case.
No, you know I'm just kidding though.
Yeah.
So, how can folks find you on Facebook and all that?
I am on Facebook under my name, Nikki Ross. I'm also on Twitter. It's the Nikki Ross _show. And I'm also on Instagram as Nikki Lachey, MIKKILESHAE.
Oh, you a hood rat on her. Nikki Lachey, hey, KKK.
No hood rat.
Well, you know what I'm saying. You know, don't mean no disrespect.
Yes.
You know how I play around.
I do.
But so last question. You got any advice that you can give these young sisters, young man? Let's go with the kids. Nigga, let's talk about the kids. Okay. The young kids who seen you tonight, who see you everywhere you go, and they, man, she can sing, but they don't know what you had to go through to get there.
The best advice that I can give you is just to stay humble and stay in God. Know that He has a plan for your life. He knows all of your desires, but if you just continue to seek Him first, you know, all of that other stuff can be, you know, can come to you in the given time that it's supposed to. And for those who are actually, you know, like looking to be in ministry, you know, I think it's the best when you're able to serve under somebody first.
Yeah.
When you're able to give your time and you're able to understand what servanthood really means before you just basically just get out there, because you don't want to get out there leading anybody wrong. You want to know that you know what you're talking about and you believe in what you're talking about. So just to be able to study, you know, under somebody and get the growth, you know, that God has intended for you to get, servanthood is the best way to go. I love servanthood. Sometimes I feel like if I don't do nothing else but serve, I'm good. But I know God has something more for my life to do. But I had to learn in order to be able to do what I do now, that under somebody and somebody where I could listen to, and to be able to gain as much knowledge as I possibly can, because even now I'm still gaining knowledge, you know, from the people that I've worked with, like my brother Ricky Dillard and my big brother who I love so dearly, Kirk Franklin. I'm still working with him.
Oh yeah.
You know, a few other people that I've worked with down the years and whatnot, but it's a good thing to be able to serve. Yes. Okay. So that's my advice. To serve under somebody who you feel is worth it and who you feel that God placed in your life. To stay humble and most of all, and last, definitely not the last thing that I want to say, is to always keep God in your life and keep Him first.
Hey y'all, this is Nikki Ross here in St. Louis. Want to send a shout out though to my Kirk Franklin folks, Swole, Sean Martin, and Terry, and the rest of the cats, y'all. But since y'all gonna be close to Ohio, tell Kirk go to Bootsy house, get a pair of his boots.
Oh.
You know, on his Parliament boot. Maybe he come up to y'all show this next time.
Oh wow.
Hey y'all, this is J Ross TV, 10 million strong. We gone. Peace.